Just sitting up nice and tall, wiggling on those sit bones, finding the length in your spine. Let's just close our eyes and let's just inhale through the nose. And then exhale out through the nose. So inhaling from the bottom of the belly. And then exhale, letting it out. Just continuing that breath as you inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, rooting down through your sit bones. Opening up through the chest. Letting in that beautiful breath. Bringing your awareness to your yoga practice. To this moment on this beautiful day today. Another breath here. And slowly open your eyes. Bringing your hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and add some arms. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up. And then exhale, just taking those hands down by your side. So inhale, think about drawing a big sunflower, right? All the petals. And then exhale, take all those petals back down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Think of each petal, that beautiful yellow. Exhale. And then taking those hands to your knees, let's just do some cat-cows here. So we're going to inhale, bring that chin to chest. Exhale, open it up. Making it nice and exaggerated, rolling on those sit bones. And then opening it up. Feel free to open and close your jaw. Maybe add a little bit of movement in your neck. All right, we're opening up the heart center today. Letting in that breath. Letting in that sunshine. I'm going to try not to sing. Just do one more here. We'll meet in that nice neutral spine. And then just kind of do some neck rolls here. What feels good? Maybe going all the way around feels good. Maybe not. It's okay. Just releasing any tension and then take it left to right. Again, maybe open and close your jaw. Maybe do some horse lips, whatever you need here. And then coming to that stillness, let's take those arms one last time. Inhale, arms come up. A beautiful sunflower. Exhale, they come on back down. This time, bringing those fingertips behind you and just open up that heart. So turn to the side. And just easy chest opener. Maybe allow your head to drop. And then slowly come on out. Take your time. Meet me in a nice tabletop. Keeping those wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Let's go and extend the left arm out. And then if that feels good, taking the right leg, finding a little bit of spinal balance. Let's go ahead and inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, finding that extension. Two more. Inhale, just like that cat-cow. Exhale, finding that extension. One more. Reaching those arms out. Reach, reach, reach. Holding it here, finding that length through your neck. And then coming down back to that tabletop. And just going to take those hips side to side. Just wiggling it out. And then coming to that stillness. Rooting down, let's go ahead and extend that right arm out. And then that left leg. Toes point down towards the mat. Finding that length. And then inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, round it up. Exhale, extend. One more. Inhale, round. Knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Holding it here. Finding that balance. And then dropping that hand, dropping that knee. And just kind of take what you need here. Wiggle it out. And then holding it in this tabletop, rooting down through your hands and the bottom of your feet, just lift your knees like an inch off the mat. Keeping that belly nice and strong, just building a little bit of fire, a little bit of heat, waking it up, kind of like a bear crawl. So it's hard to see, but my knees are just like an inch off the yoga mat. Can you hold here another full breath? You got this. Inhale. Exhale here. Now from here, slowly come on up, come onto your toes, finding your downward facing dog. And then just take a few moments here, pedal out your dog, shake it out. Maybe make it a little bit bigger today. That feels good, just waking up the back of the legs, enjoying this deep stretch. And then on the inhale, bringing your heels down towards the yoga mat, hips up high, hugging your spine as you just feel this lovely length. Exhaling it out. Another breath here. Exhale here. And then slowly taking your time, shifting it into your downward facing. This is your plank, holding your plank. Holding it here, nice full breath here, engaging the core. And then exhale, chaturanga, come all the way down, giving your wrists a nice little break here. Coming up into our Sphinx pose, opening up the heart. Maybe you kind of open and close your hands and just open it up right here. Opening up through the chest, feeling that length through your abdominal muscles. And then on the inhale, slowly come down, bringing those hands towards your shoulders, tucking your toes. We're gonna make our way to downward facing dog, but try and come into your plank first and then down dog. Just a little bit more strength. Holding it here. And now looking forward, let's walk up to our first forward fold. And just hang out right here. Nice bend in the knees, our first forward fold. Now let's go ahead and inhale, halfway lift. Come on up, nice flat back. And then exhale, come into your forward fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Use your breath to lengthen. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, finding that forward fold. Knees are soft. Maybe you grab onto your elbows. And then let's take it side to side. Just like we did in that tabletop. Now we're in a nice ragdoll. Again, feel free to open mouth. Exhale here, let out anything that doesn't serve your body, anything you need to let go of. One more full breath here in this ragdoll. And then when you come to your inhale, slowly come to a stop, bringing your hands up. This time, slowly roll it up, take your time. One vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up, the last part of your body. Enjoying that mountain pose. Grounding through your feet, taking a moment here. And now let's inhale, sunflower arms come up. Exhale into a nice cactus. Now inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, bringing those hands to your heart. So we're going to do that again. Inhale, arms come up like a sunflower, right? Think of all the petals. And then exhale into a cactus. Inhale, mountain, straighten it up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sunflower arms. And then exhale into that cactus, back bend, open up the heart. Inhale, arms come up, mountain pose. Now exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Inhale, take this left leg high, three-legged dog. Take a moment, rooting down through both hands, your right foot. Feel that extension through your left leg. Now let's inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend that leg behind you. Again, inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend that leg behind you, holding it up right here. And then slowly bring this knee through, finding your crescent high lunge. Come on up. Take a moment here. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me better. And let's just bring those hands to heart center. Holding our crescent high lunge, we're just going to take it to a gentle twist to the left. And then come back to center. Do that 2 more times. Bring it out right here. Look over that left shoulder and then come back to center. One last time, big inhale here. As you exhale, twist. Hold this twist. Relax your shoulders. Breathe here. And then come back to that center. Inhale, arms come up. Crescent high arms. And then exhale, open up into that warrior two. Relaxing your shoulders. I'm going to turn again. And let's go ahead and inhale. Think of those arms as petals. I know it's my theme. I'm going with it. Exhale. Come on down. So think of those arms, right? You're drawing the petals. Maybe it's a sun. Exhale. Opening up those hips, coming into your warrior two. One more. And then finding that warrior two, sinking it down, looking over the top of that left hand, holding it here. Relaxing your shoulders. Staying in this present moment right here, right? Finding your stillness, finding your strength this morning. Maybe that left knee kind of comes in. Can you push that left knee a little bit more towards your pinky toe? Opening up that heart. Right here. Take another full breath here. Fully exhale. Now inhale, straightening this left leg. Rotate this left palm up. Let's come into a nice reverse triangle. Reach it back. Can you breathe through this side body right here? Open it up, rooting down through both your feet. Breathe here. Now inhale, come into a beautiful extended side angle. Just reaching that arm, taking this right arm up and over. Open it up. Breathe here. Another breath here. Really open up that side body. And now inhale, come on up. Take both those toes forward into a nice star pose. Exhale, beautiful forward fold. Take your time on the way down, bringing your hands underneath you. Just like we did the front of our mat, let's inhale, halfway lift. So I'm on my fingers. My weight is evenly placed through both my feet, and then exhale, I'm going to come back into that fold. So inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, come into that fold. One more. Inhale. And then exhale, coming into that fold. Holding it here. Now walk your hands almost a little like they're in like a straight line. Left foot, your hands, and your right foot. Now can you bring your head down towards your mat? So the top of your head could basically touch your yoga mat. Maybe it does. Feeling that deep stretch. And now slowly straighten your arms, walking it back to that left leg, bending your back knee, bending your front knee, coming into a runner's lunge, holding it here. You know I got to do it. Plant your right hand, peel open this left arm, coming into that runner's lunge twist. Now from here, root down through your right hand. You're going to come onto the outer edge of your right foot, drop your hips, reach your hand down. Look back like you're shaking someone's hand back there. Now inhale, come back up into that runner's lunge, reaching your arm forward. And then come back into that, dropping your hips. One more, reach up through that left arm, coming to that runner's lunge, arms in front of you. And then exhale, pivoting on that back foot, dropping the hip. Deep stretch on that left side, you got this. And now coming through, framing your left foot. Taking this left leg back behind you, scorpion tail, open up that hip. Now really root down through your left hand and your right hand right here, right? A lot of times our weight wants to shift to the right. Really focus on opening up that left hip, like evenly pressing your way through both hands and that right foot. And then come to your downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, give me a nice hop up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to that mountain pose. As you exhale, cactus, arms back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back down, dog. Find that right leg, three-legged dog. Evenly press your way through both hands, that left foot. Pressing that right heel up. Here we go. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend behind you. 2 more. Knee to nose. Exhale, extend. 1 more. Extending that straight leg right back behind you. And now bringing this knee through, finding your crescent high lunge. Come on up. Right side. Bringing those hands to heart center. Rooting down through your feet. Take a nice inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the right. Just nice and easy. And then back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, twist it out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Holding it here. Bringing out that midsection. Looking over that right shoulder. And then slowly coming back to center. Arms come up. Pivoting into that warrior 2. Let's add some movements. Grab the sunflower arms, right? Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. 1 more. And then exhale, slowly take those petals, finding your warrior 2. Palms are down. Looking over the top of that right arm. Sinking down, rooting down into this strong pose. Holding it here. Finding your stillness. And now taking that top palm up, straightening that right leg as you reach, kind of like high-fiving the back of the room. And then reversing it, that triangle, feeling that stretch through the right side of the body. Open it up. Reach, 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 reach. 1 more breath here. And then slowly come into that extended side angle. Reach it through. Feels really good, right? Open it up. I kind of like to take my elbow and really open up that inner thigh. Open up that side of the body. And then inhale, finding that star pose. Exhale, come on back down. This time grabbing onto your ankles. Taking that head down. Like the top of your head, maybe you take a little bit deeper. Maybe you find a little bend in your elbows. Rooting down through your feet, making sure your glutes have not gone behind your heels. If you need to bring your hands to the mat, that's okay. And then inhale, slowly come up, and then rotate back to that right foot that's in front, dropping your hips, finding that runner's lunge. Planting that left hand, peeling open that right arm, twisting it out. Now rooting down through that left hand, you're gonna come in and take this left foot, come on the outer edge, reaching your right arm back. Now inhale, come on back, come on to those back toes, reaching your arm forward. Exhale, come on back. So on the outer edge of the foot, drop those hips. Using that breath. And then exhale, last time, holding it here. Drop those hips. It's like you're shaking your hand behind you. And now come forward onto those toes, framing your right foot. Take your right foot back behind you, scorpion tail. Now same thing, rooting through both hands and your left foot, right? Don't lean to the left. Think about opening up your right hip. Just the hip, not the right shoulder, right? Take another breath here. And then finding your downward facing dog. I'm going to turn. Inhale into your plank on those yogi toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Give me a nice bend in the knees. Hop up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen that forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on up into that back bend, cactus arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hang out here. Inhale, halfway lift. One last time. Exhale, come into that forward fold, holding on to your ankles, feeling that deep stretch. And then slowly release, rolling it up. Finding that mountain posture. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, this time hands to heart center. Putting all your weight on that left leg. Let's bring this right knee up. Little bit of balance. Holding it here and then slowly taking that right leg back, finding that crescent high lunge. Bringing those hands to center, twisting it out right here. Maybe you take this right elbow, hook it onto that left knee, opening it up right here. Pressing those palms together, I'll turn. So you can lift that heart, right? We're lifting the heart right here. And then slowly peeling it open, come back up, crescent high lunge, open it up, warrior two. Straightening that leg, reversing that triangle. And then inhale, coming into that extended side angle. Maybe you bring this left elbow onto the inside. Maybe you find the ground. Right? What feels good? One more breath here. Deepening this extended side angle. And then taking it, come on up, finding that crescent high lunge, come on up. Exhale, framing this left foot, planting your right hand, coming into that twist. I'm adding on. We're going to rotate on the outside of that right foot, but this time we're going to take it to a nice side plank right here. Yogi's choice. Have fun. Do you come into a star? Do you take this foot in front? Maybe you come right here. Give me one more big breath wherever you are. And then slowly come into that plank. You got this, little bit of strength. Give me one chaturanga push-up. Back up. And then find your downward facing dog. Woo. Catch your breath. Give me one more breath here. And then bending your knees, hop it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe grab those ankles. Releasing your hands, slowly roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Bringing those hands to heart center. Lifting this left leg now. Rooting down through your right foot. Step it back. Finding your crescent high lunge. Arms come up. Exhaling, bringing those hands to heart center. As you twist it to the right, maybe you take this left elbow onto the outside of your right knee, pressing those palms together as you lift up. Finding that deep twist right here. Lifting the heart. Bring it out. Slowly release, coming up to that crescent high lunge. Opening it up, warrior two. Inhale, straightening that front leg. Exhale, high-fiving the back of the room, reversing that triangle. And then using that inhale, come into your extended side angle. Yogi's choice, I'm gonna come right here. And you can be right here. Or if you wanna take it a little bit deeper, you can. What feels good today? Where can you stretch yourself just a little bit more? And now slowly come on up, pivoting into that crescent high lunge. And then framing your right foot, peeling your right arm into that twist. Now rooting down through your left hand, come on to the outside of that left foot, coming into your side plank. Yogi's choice, star, maybe bring that foot forward. Breathe into this. 2 more breaths. One more breath here. And then coming into your plank option, give me 1 more push-up. And then press it back, downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Holding it here. Let's inhale, let's take this left leg high. 3-legged dog. Inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, extend behind you. Just one time. Inhale, come through that crescent high lunge. Come on up. Open up, warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, reverse that triangle. Coming into your extended side angle. Crescent high lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge twist. Framing this left foot. Take this left foot back behind you, scorpion tail. Maybe you flip it over, a nice wild thing. And then finding your downward facing dog. Catch your breath. And then extend that right leg long. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend it behind you. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, crescent high lunge. Open up, warrior 2. Straighten that leg, reverse that triangle. And then come into your extended side angle. Crescent high lunge. Exhale into your runner's lunge twist. Framing this right foot. Take this right leg back behind you, scorpion tail. Maybe flip it over into a wild thing. And then find your downward facing dog. And then come forward into your plank. Chaturanga all the way down. Come up into a nice Sphinx pose. Catch your breath. Opening up that heart. Letting that big, beautiful breath in. Bringing that heart rate down. Option, you can stay right here because this is such a delicious stretch. Or if you want to come on down, bending your knees, grabbing onto the tops of your feet like they're shoelaces. And then just open it up right here, right? Opening up that heart. Letting in that big, beautiful breath as you lift up, bringing those knees in. Using that breath to lift you up a little bit higher. Exhale here. One more. Inhale, maybe lift a little bit higher. Exhale here. Inhale here. And then exhale, release. Taking those hands right underneath your shoulders. Taking those feet like you're going to press them up to the ceiling. And just give me some windshield wiper legs right here. And then slowly release. Let's go ahead and press ourselves up and back into a nice child's pose. Dropping your forehead. Feeling that using your breath. And then slowly roll it on up, taking those feet out in front of you. Planting your feet and then slowly rolling it down. Keeping your feet nice and flat. Let's go ahead and take our right leg up, flexing that foot, and then keeping it flexed onto that left knee, a nice little figure four. I'm gonna grab onto the back of my thigh, bringing this left knee in towards my chest as I press my right knee away. Using that breath, deepening the stretch. Another breath here. Full, big, deep belly stretch. Now, option, you can stay right here, or you can release those arms out to a T, palms are up. Take this right foot and bring it to the left side of your body and look over that right shoulder. Just taking it to a nice deep twist right here. Feeling that twist through the spine, getting that outer hip stretch. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Release, bring both knees into your chest. That lower back a little love. And then take that right foot down, flexing your left foot on top of that right knee. Taking that left knee, just using that knee, press it away, and then lift up. Grabbing onto that thigh. Making sure your back stays nice and flat as you bring this thigh closer to your rib cage and you're pressing that left knee away. Such a great stretch right here. Another breath here from the bottom of that belly all the way up to your heart. Exhale, can you make this stretch a little bit deeper? One more. Option to stay right here or take those arms out to the side. Keeping your left foot on that knee as your left foot touches the earth, the ground next to you. Look over that left shoulder. Right? You really feel this in that upper glute area right here. But you're also wringing out that midsection one more time, right? This summer solace day, wring it out. Go of anything that doesn't serve your body. Let in that sunshine. And then slowly come back to center, release. Take those two peace fingers, grab onto your big toes, bending your knees, bringing them out to the side. Really pushing down, keeping that entire spine down. As you have a straight line from your knees to your ankles. And then slowly release, bringing those knees into your chest. Rock it out. In fact, let's go ahead and kind of roll up on our spine. Maybe you grab your thighs and just give that spine a nice little rock and roll. And then bringing those knees into center. One last time, hug it in. Squeeze it and give your body so much love right here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, release. Finding your final relaxation pose. Palms are open, heels are open. Just sealing in a beautiful yoga practice today. On this day of summer solace, think of just the sun warming your entire body. Palms are open, ankles are open, knees, chest, hips. Just allowing that beautiful sunlight to warm your entire body. every ounce of tension has left. And you're just completely relaxed with the warm sun on your entire body. Stay with your breath, enjoying this moment, not letting any other thoughts come in. Really picturing that sun. Maybe you're laying on a beach. Maybe you're laying in the grass. Maybe you're laying on a warm deck. Taking another breath here, breathing in that sunlight. And then open mouth, exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it out. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Coming back to the space that you're in, back to your yoga mat. Take your time. Bringing those knees into center. We'll make our way to seated where we'll end our practice today. Coming up to that seated pose. Palms open. Let's take one final breath together. Taking those sunflower petals. Inhale, come up. As the corners of your mouth come up, finding your fingertips. And then exhale, letting out all that breath. Sealing in your beautiful yoga practice. Thank you so much for rolling out your yoga mat and doing yoga with me today.